Whose approval are you seeking? You may find yourself sometimes admiring someone or others who are doing positive things that are not done with any strings attached, or people that are genuinely just all around good people. You may have witnessed them doing things that are truly bringing about a greater outcome in the lives of others. But is that really a good reason for you to admire someone? Have you ever thought about that? Is admiring somebody or someone really a good thing? I don't think so. Sometimes the people who you admire or have admired, just may not truly be who you think they are. Maybe you're admiring them or have admired them because you thought or think they have it all together. But does anyone in the world really truly have it completely 100% all together? No, they don't. Yes, I know you see all the glitz and glam of their lives, but those are not reasons to admire anyone. Yes, it's okay to like someone as a person because you see them being true or genuine without putting on any act, and you see them caring for others. If you have or are admiring someone, sometimes you may have found or find yourself mimicking their behaviors. And this is not always cool, especially if their behaviors or their behavior is not so great. If you ever notice, like sometimes when you're around people, you start to take on some of their characteristics. I don't know if you really noticed that, but it does happen. So that's why you should be careful about the people that you're around. And I say that to myself too. This is exactly why I say we should, as people, try our very best to always lead by example. That is a good example. Then at least you know you're not leading others towards a path of destruction. Truth is, people should focus more on admiring Jesus Christ. He's the only one that's really worth true admiration. Jesus Christ is really the only one that's worth true admiration. Because admiring others and you don't truly know if what they are revealing to you is their true character will mess you up every time. But admiring Jesus Christ won't ever disappoint you because Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's Hebrews 13:8. Whether whether the person or people you are admiring are family, friends, associates, people you work with, or even maybe a public figure, you got to start to open your eyes so you can clearly see and ask God for discernment. This way, you will know if they are truly a good role model or not. But I tell you this, Jesus Christ is my role model. You got to stop choosing to overlook things that you clearly see people doing and know it, or they are doing things and you know it. Just because you want to be loved by them, you want to be liked by them, or you just simply want to fit in. You don't have to be around that if you don't choose to. And even if you do choose to be around, doesn't mean you have to do what you see them doing. Don't get me wrong now. There are some that are truly trying to change, and you really see them putting in the work, and it shows. There are those who are doing their very best to live right, but then you have those that really don't care and ain't trying to change for the better and are not going to ever change. Galatians 1:10, for do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? I should not be the servant of Christ. Remember, admiration belongs to God. Are you seeking the approval of man, or are you seeking the approval of God? Let me say that again to you. Are you seeking the approval of man, or are you seeking the approval of God? Just take some time to think about that. And like I always say, no one is perfect. So, I just speak on what is given to me or God leads me to speak about. But no one is perfect. But we got to stop admiring people that we really and truly do not know. Because a lot of us have admired people throughout our life, and you still have some people that are admiring people. We got to teach our kids not to do that too, because everybody that you admire are really not good people. You have some that are good people, but you don't have anybody, like I said, on this earth that's 100% perfect and doing everything right. But if my child is going to if I had a little child or whatever, or even my adult child, and I tell them that all the time, if you're gonna say somebody's your role model, at least let it be somebody that that's trying to live a good life. Because following people that's not trying to live right, it gets you messed up every time. It don't get you nothing good ever comes out of it. And so, like I always say, of course, too, I would rather be without any friends or family or anything. If I gotta go and do stuff wrong to fit in, I'd rather be without anybody. Yeah, it gets lonely because I do be by myself a lot, but I don't care because it's not too lonely because I just do the things that I like to do. But I do just want to be able to do some other things that I want to do. But I know in time, I'll be able to do that one day when but it'll be in God's time and not my time. Sometimes God puts us in a quiet space so he can work on us as people. And that's what we have to realize. Because yes, we all gone through things, whether it was because of things that we did or things that people made us do or things that we chose to do. But we've all gone through things. And sometimes, like I say all the time, God allows things to happen in order for us to see and to change. But we have to want to change. And I know y'all might get tired of me drilling the same thing into y'all head, but I don't know what else to say. But the same is basically the same because we got to do better. Like, I just don't even see how God giving any of us a chance. I really and truly don't. Because I know if I be fed up with seeing how this world is going on, and there's a lot of other people that's fed up with how things are going on in this world. I know God is tired. I know he is. And I wouldn't blame him if he ended this world right now. Because I know that he's tired. And we got to try to do better. All of us, we have to try to do better. And I don't care if you don't believe in God. You don't have to believe in God, or whatever. But it accommodate that you will believe in God. Because even like I said, even if you say you don't believe in God or you never called on God, I promise you that you have called on God. If you've ever really been in some trouble or you've been sick or ill and in a lot of pain or something like that or afraid, you called on the name of God, even if it was in your mind or if it was where nobody else didn't hear it. you've called on God's name. So all that people acting like they worshiping, you know, the universe and stuff like that, it's really don't make sense, because who created the universe? You're saying you're worshiping the universe, but you sound really crazy, because who created the universe? God created the universe. So basically, if you talking about the universe, you are worshiping God, because God created the universe. So that's all I wanted to say for this evening. But I hope you all have a wonderful night, and thank you so much to everyone that does watch my channel. And I just come on here and try to be positive, you know, whatever. Even though I go through things, we go through stuff a lot, but I still come on here and try to be positive. Um, and I'm still working on myself as well, because like I said, I'm not perfect. One thing that I do, and it's not good to me, and I be feeling so horrible about it, is when I get upset sometimes I'll say a cuss word or whatever, and I know that that's not good. So that's something that I'm still really working on, um, very hard, because I don't like that about myself. So I'll never come on here and talk about anything that I know that I'm not going through or haven't done or went through myself. So I hope nobody ever gets upset about anything that I'm talking about on here. But if you do, then that's on you. I mean, because you don't have to watch my channel. But you know, God has send people to my channel that He wants to come, and that's what I want anyhow. I don't want just anybody on my channel, because I want it to be a positive channel. But thanks to everyone. Sorry, my nose is itching. Allergies, I go through that a lot. I thank you for everyone who have followed my channel. And hopefully you'll keep following my channel and look at more of my videos, and share. And to the ones that have not follow my channel or subscribe, please do subscribe. And I want to say thank you to my faithful sweeties, which is what I call my current subscribers. So if you become a new subscriber, that's what I call my current subscribers. So you will be called a faithful sweetie. Um, but remember to watch my videos all the way through. And also, I have a playlist, so you can look at my playlist and look at different things that you may want to look at or whatever. And thank you so much again, and have a blessed night. Bye bye.